there. So I am out here today and I'm really excited because I'm about to use my shovel to dig a bunch of sod out. If you watch any of my movies, you know, you've heard me say a bunch of times that we have a friend who's working on building this deck for us. He graciously worked his little butt off and got the top part done so we could at least use it this summer, which was like such a blessing. But he still has to finish the outsides of it and put some steps on it. So we've kind of just been waiting for that to happen, but he's just doing it in his spare time because he also works for a local builder here. Well, he works for the builder who built our house. So anyway, we're just very humbled and blessed to have him work on it whenever he has time. But for today, I am going to work on this little section over here. It's kind of just like a little no man's land of grass right now in between our deck and my landscape that I have up by the house. So what I'm going to do is I've been staring at it all summer and kind of imagining what I'm going to do, and I decided I'm going to cut out the sod and kind of take where my bed already is and round off the edging and kind of connect it to the deck right here. Woo! Aw, you guys just wanted to come close and give me a hug. Oh goodness. The wind is blowing and it feels really nice. Oh, it's crooked. Is that better? I might have to hold this.
Hey.
Yeah.
Which hose is it?
The hose that connects, so the hose from that gray thing to the pump. Wait. Yeah. Let me come look. Just a second. Okay, I'm back. I had to help my husband for a second. I seen a leak in one of the tubes the other day, connecting the pump to our pool, and he's trying to close the pool out, so I had to show him where the leak was. But this is probably a good time to turn the camera around and show you what I'm talking about. All right, so right now I've got my beds. They kind of go around here and then they go in and then the line comes out, and then you can't see it because this Echinoclea grass has gotten like a monster, but the edging actually goes underneath there and then loops around here, and it used to the edging actually loops in here and then it kind of rounds off right there, but that part is underneath the deck, which I don't mind. So what I want to do is, you can see my husband kind of quit mowing this area. It's quite a bit taller. I don't know if you can tell. Right about right there, it's taller. So I'm going to come in here with this weed whip and whip it down, and then I'm going to dig out all that sod. So for now, my thought is I'm going to basically come in here off of this edging and do a nice little swoop, come in, and then just really simple, come in like this and then come around and connect it right there. And then eventually, like I said, our friend is going to come in and build steps along here, and I'll figure out what to do after he does that. But for now, I'm going to dig out all of that, and I'll probably end up putting some sort of hardscape, like a rock in there with some stepping stones to kind of mirror what I have going on up there. And I will probably keep it super clean. I don't know if I'll put any plants in here, maybe besides like some super round globy boxwoods, just so that it stays clean and fresh and still looks good in the winter time. But I mean, that's about it. That's all we're gonna do really today, because digging sod is hard work. First up, I'm going to weed whip it out and get it, kind of shorter, and that way I can get my shovel in there and see what I'm working with and get it all dug out. A lot of times when I dig sod out of my yard, I don't waste it. I usually put it somewhere like in the woods or somewhere where I want to lift up a certain spot and make it higher, and or I put it in like a balding spot in my yard. I don't really have any of those spots right now except for actually right here, but that's just because we had a bunch of lumber laying there all summer long, so that will grow in super easy. So what I'm going to do is I'll probably take the sod and either put it on the edge over there, because I'm eventually going to clean all that crap out, or I'm gonna put it on the edge back here behind my pool because I'm gonna clean all of that crap out. Either way, we're gonna put it where we're gonna clean crap out.
About 7:30, heard a knock, knock, knock on my door. There stood Jenny saying, I ain't gonna take it no more. I packed all our bags, I loaded up the kids, and they're waiting out in the truck. I'm gonna need some advice, cause my man is a lying drunk. I told her take him to the cleaners and hang him out to dry. You gotta hire up a lawyer, the blood-sucking, ruthless kind. Go for all his money and try to get the house. They're gonna take him to the cleaners, there's a special place for him in hell. We dropped off her kids at her brother's house down the road. Drove her to the courthouse to get her some official forms. The clerk said, Jenny, have you thought this through? He's gonna be raging mad. With a man like that, girl, you're gonna have to get a plan. She told her take him to the cleaners and hang him out to dry. You gotta hire up a lawyer, the blood-sucking, ruthless kind. Yeah, go for all his money and try to get the house. You're gonna take him to the cleaners, there's a special place for him in hell. No, don't you worry, Jenny. We're gonna take him right down to the cleaners, baby. I drove her downtown to the bar on Easton Main, where he was sipping on a cold one and flirting with a waitress named Jane. Jenny slammed down the papers on the counter bar and she got up in his face. She said, boy, let me tell you what's happening to you today. I'm gonna take you to the cleaners and hang you out to dry. I'm gonna hire up a lawyer, the blood-sucking, ruthless kind. I'm gonna go for all your money and try to get the house. I'm gonna take you to the cleaners, there's a special place for you in hell. I'm gonna take you to the cleaners, there's a special place for you in hell.
Oh, good job, thank you. Promise, Kev. I just went to here for now.
Yeah.
That looks okay, right? Then once he finishes the deck, I'll figure out what I'm going to do from there. Thanks again.
Yeah.
That was really nice. Alright, thank God my husband came over here. He's so sweet. He's got his own project going on trying to close the pool, and he knows I would have done this by myself, and I actually don't mind doing it by myself, but he came over here anyway. So now I am just going to clean up this line and stare at it for a second and make sure I like it. It does come in a little bit too much for my eye, but I did that because eventually I'm not going to end it here. I'm going to continue it this way, which I might actually just do. I might actually just take it and like taper it off right there just so it looks a little better. So I think I might take this chunk out right here and taper it so it naturally flows into the deck. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come and make a trench with my shovel all along the ledge so that grass doesn't easily grow into my bed. the sod dug out. I dug a trench around the line here, and when he's done finishing the steps on our deck, I might redo the line. We'll have to see. I'm just gonna kind of rake it out a little bit, make it look nice, and then I might run up to Home Depot and see if they got any pea stones. I think I want to put some pea stones in here, and like giant stepping stones. So maybe like 2, 3. So maybe like 3. I don't know, like if you're coming off of the hill and you walk in here, like 1, 2, 3, and then, or you could go like, let's see, 1, 2, oh hey bud, the little worm. Did I dig up your home? Sorry, buddy. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll get 5 stepping stones and then pea stone on the rest of it. But I'm just gonna rake it out really quick. Just so it looks nice and smooth. And I found some pretty cool rocks. Found this big guy. So that's pretty neat. Alright, let's rake it out and go from there. I don't know, what do you think? Like 15?
I would think 15 would do it.
15 bags? Like,
Honestly, if you can fit 20, just get 20.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'd say like 15, 16 bags.
Yeah.
And then like, what do you think if I did, I was thinking like a stepstone, like 1, 2, 3, and so that's 3, and then like, you know, this one and this one of the 2 of the 3. We could get 2 more and go this way. So 1, 2. Or wait, is that weird? Do we not need to go that way?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. So just 3. 3 stepping stones.
I'd say 4. Just start a little higher up.
Like right here.
How big are they going to be?
I don't know.
Yeah, I would get the bigger ones.
Actually, I think I want to get the same that I have up there, so they're like that big.
I think you're going to need 4.
4? Yeah, you're right. If they're that, like 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that was a little much. All right, Home Depot it is. You would do that, Nate. You just couldn't be bothered to roll it.
I've always been crazy in the trouble that it's put me through. I've been busted for things that I did and didn't do. I can't say I'm proud of all of the things that I've done, but I can say that I've never intentionally hurt anyone. I've always been different with one foot over the line. I've always been crazy, but it's kept me from going insane. Beautiful lady, are you sure that you understand the chances you're taking? Loving.
Alright, we're back from the Home Depot, and my husband helped me load up all the bags of pea stone, and he actually went out to hang out with his brother and his dad. He's been hanging out with them every Saturday for like an hour or so, just for fun. So anyway, I'm going to be laying the pea stone down and getting this bed in order here, and yeah, let's do it.
Crazy, but it's kept me from going insane. Nobody knows if it's something to bless or to blame. So far I ain't found out a rhyme or a reason to change. I've always been crazy, but it's kept me from going insane.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put some bigger stones in here in hopes that that will kind of stop the pea stones from washing through. So these rocks I just actually dug up from right here. And then I went down the other day, my brother helped me build a trellis down by my vegetable garden. And when he dug the holes for the posts, we dug up a ton of rocks. So these are just a handful of them that we dug up. I just went and got over there, and I'll use those as well. So this is the biggest one, so I'll probably put it right there because that looks like the biggest opening. And then we'll just go from there. Get these in there, maybe like a little one. And then I'll end up covering this all up with the pea stone. I mean, you might be able to see some of it, but a bigger one. That one just broke right apart. Okay. Doing good. These in here. Yeah. So that's nice, and then we'll just push this right up. The dirt clumps out. I don't mind if some of them are showing. Actually, I think it looks kind of cool. There we go. Alright, that looks pretty good. So I ended up getting 15 bags of the pea stone, and it worked out perfect. I had like one extra bag by the time I got to the end there, and I just sprinkled it around here because this was the most shallow part, I think. But it's probably a good 1.5 to 2 inches thick, which is better than I usually do. I usually I'm usually kind of a scrapper, so I try to make it go a lot further than what it's supposed to. But yeah, so I think it turned out pretty good, and I'm sure you guys are wanting to see it. So let me move this gator out of the way, and then I'll show you. Well, I'm really happy with it. I think it turned out really good. I love the line. It just kind of just naturally flows. So it looks a little choppy just because some of the grass, you know, has been matted down, but it's really nice and curvy. So it kind of naturally comes down here, goes in, and it makes sense to curve it around here and then end it there naturally. But then it also makes sense to keep it going around there. So this is going to be really nice because it kind of makes my Hakanakloa grass stand out a little bit more, and at the same time this edging is holding it back. So as you can see, this Hakanakloa grass will just take off and do really well if it likes where it's planted, and this edging, thank the Lord, is holding it back. I don't mind that it's taking over this little corner of my garden. I think it's really pretty and I love what it does right here, but I don't want it to get any more crazier than this. And I might even come in here in the fall and split some of it up. I started out with 3 tiny little plants, like 1, 2, 3. I'll try to insert a picture, but I actually had this grass planted up there where I have my Kniphofia around the well, but it wasn't doing good up there because it was pretty much full sun. So when I put it down here, this area probably only gets about 3 hours of sun, and it just took off. It's just such a great grass, and I feel like it almost stands out a little bit more because it's not blending in with this grass. So that pea stone just, man, it just made such a cool contrast. So then also over here, don't mind this cord here, we are closing up our pool, so we needed that to plug in our cleaner. But anyway, I feel like this pea stone also kind of makes that purple wildberry heuchera stand out, and I might even get like a couple more just to put like a bigger clump in there. I had that rock in there just to kind of make it stand out a little bit more and give more contrast. I actually could add, maybe I could add a couple more rocks around there, but those are some more rocks that I gotta do something with. But anyway, yeah, I think it turned out pretty good. Let's go up here and look from this direction. Looks pretty nice. So it just comes around here, and it's nice rounded corner. And then, like I said, when our friend is not busy at his other job, he's going to come in here and build steps off of here, probably start on that side. So I'll probably end up extending this bed and going right there, but I don't want to do that until after he's done working because I'm not really sure how it's going to turn out. Now, I do have a plant over here I've been saving. I'm scared. Gosh, I'm scared to walk through here. Okay, I'm just grabbing it like this in case of a snake. But I got this for 50% off at Home Depot earlier in the season, and I don't know, this might look cool in there. Otherwise, I was thinking just like a couple boxwoods, like maybe one right there and one right there on either side. I don't know if I really want to put any plants too much in this walkway because, like, I feel like, I mean, we walk through here sometimes, so I don't really want to cover that up. But I was thinking about a boxwood there and a boxwood there. But I do have this little pine. Let's see what it looks like. I just don't want it to get too big. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna wait on it and see. Let's see how big it gets. 4 to 15 feet. Huh. I don't know about that. We are not putting that here. We'll find a different spot for this little guy. All right, well, back to the boxwood idea. Oh, you know what? I have an idea. I have a couple boxwoods over here that really serve no purpose. I just plopped them in this garden one day and left them. I could take these and put them on either side. Let's do that. honestly, that's not bad. And I kind of don't mind it because if I don't like them in there, or if it becomes like annoying to have plants in here, it's not too much of a hassle to just pick them up and move them. I'm just gonna leave them here for now. So I got these boxwoods along with a bunch of other boxwoods in my gully garden for like 80% off at the Meijer store at the end of the season one year, and they stayed in their grower pots for like probably 2 years. I'm not kidding, it was bad, but I just didn't have anywhere to put them. And so I'd finally started planting some of them in different places, and these I think I put in actually last summer. So yeah, but I think that will look good for now, and hopefully they'll grow a little bit and put on some size, and if I don't like them, I can always move them. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed just a nice little before and after, easy little fun project, and thank God my husband came out and helped me. I would have done it by myself. I actually don't mind doing that kind of stuff. I think it's fun it feels good to do hard work, especially with my shovel. That's like my favorite piece of equipment around here. Me and that shovel have done a lot of good around this place. So thanks again for watching this little movie, and I hope that you have a really amazing day. Bye.